Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on my arrangement of A Changed Man, which is from Dying Light, The Beast. It was used on the trailer for that. It's a cool little song. I've done a full cover version, a full playthrough that took me ages, so go and have a listen to that. I'll leave a link to that in the description and a card above. Go and have a listen to that. I'm going to teach you how to play the whole song. But just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the bell notifications, and I love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if it's just to say hi, it helps the video get some more views. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that's in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. You could play this song on any type of guitar really. You could play it on electric guitar, a classical guitar, or like I'm playing here, an acoustic guitar. In my version I switched between this acoustic guitar and electric guitars, but literally you could play the whole song on any type of guitar and it will sound cool. Okay, the first line sounds like this. So to play that, second finger on E4 and third finger on G4, and you play the G4, then the E4, then use your little finger on G6, play the E4, then take the finger off and put your first finger on G3, and then play the E4, and then the little finger is going to go to the D string at fret 6, and then you play the E4. So slowly the first bar. And the first three bars are exactly the same, so you've got in bar 4, just a slight little variation. You play the G4, the E4, the G6, E4, and then you play G3 and D4 at the same time. I'm using my first finger on G3, third finger D4, second finger on the E4. So you play the G3 and the D4, then the E4. And then I'm using my little finger across the A and the D strings at fret 6, back to the E4. So bar 4 slowly. If you struggle to do those extra notes, just play the same as in bar 3. All the way through it. Bar 5 just goes back to the same thing. And then you have a slow down, so, and you finish on that G3 in bar 6. So the whole line. On to the next line. Now I play this on a really heavy electric guitar, like really distorted, and you can still play it on this guitar, and it sounds like this. So to play that, just E3 twice, a percussive hit, so you just rest against the strings and hit the strings, and then two more lots of 2 E3s, so the whole bar. And then in bar number 8, just going to play E5 and just keep bending it out of tune. Into the next bar, similar to the first bar, E3 twice, and then again, and then again, and then a percussive hit on beat 4. So you got then E5, bending out of tune. And I did that on electric guitar, and then I also put it over the next section. I kept that underneath, but I've just written it out once here. So let's just play the line, 3, 4. On to the next line, and we've got this. So all on the B string. So we're going to play B8 and then play a B8 but make it short, like staccato. I think it's just on the actual original record. I think it was just like a delay pedal or something. But I like to play it like this. So go. And do that 4 times. So go. Into bar 12, you're going to play, which is B8, B7, B8, and then B10. So bars 11 and 12 go. Into the next bar, bar 13, starts the same as bar 11, but you only do 3 B8s twice, if that makes sense. So B8 6 times. And then play a B7. Into the next bar, you go B8, B7, B5, and then B4. So bars 13 and 14 will go. Bar number 15 is exactly the same as bar 13. And then the next bar, bar 16, just goes, which is B8, B10, B11, and then B12. So the whole of that line, you've got this. On to the next line, and we've got this. So all we're playing is on the B string, 12, going up, sort of sliding up to 14, and then slide back down to 11, and playing all these notes, and then B9. So basically 12, 14, 11, 9 on the B string. Pluck each note, but kind of slide in between them. And it just does that 4 times, so the whole line. On to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so to play that, G3, we're going to play it 5 times. And then G1, G3, open G, so the first bar. And then G1, and slide up to G4, so the first 2 bars of that line. Into the next bar, we've got G1 3 times, then open G, G1, D3, and then D2, so the whole bar. Into the next bar, we've got D3, slides to D6, and then play G3. So we've got, and then into bar 25, we've got, which is G4 3 times, G3, G4, G3, G1, then open G. And then into the next bar, G1, slides up to G8. And then goes to G4, G6, G4, and then G3. Then G, and then G1. Okay, so let's put the whole line together. Let's do it slowly. Here we go. It then goes on to this next line where it's just playing, which is B12, B14, B11, and then G13. And it just does it over 8 bars, so 8 times doing the... So you just keep repeating that round 8 times. It then goes back to the previous line and plays the whole of the previous line. And then we go on to the last section. This is where I switch to an electric guitar, but I'm going to play it on this guitar, it's fine. And it sounds like this. Okay, so it's very similar to the sort of 2 lines before this, but it's sort of up an octave. So it's all on the B string. So B11 5 times, then B9, B11, B8, B9, slide to B12. So the first 2 bars of that line. Then B9 3 times, B8, B9, B8, B6, B5, and then B6, slides up to B9, and then B11. So those 2 bars, 39 and 40. Then up to B12 3 times. B11, B12, B11, B9, B8, then B9, slides all the way up to B16. So you got, then B12, B14, B12, B11, B9, and then B8. And that line repeats, so you play that line twice, and then that's the whole song. Let's just play that line once. Here we go. And that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications. I do love to hear from you as well, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know where in the world you're watching this from as well. I find it interesting because I'm making these videos from my home in England and people are watching them all around the world. So let me know what country you come from. Let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, you can give me a thanks on the video, or if you want the tabs for this and you really want to support me, you can support me on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Don't forget to go and have a listen to my cover version of it. You can hear it played all the way through. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.